We have some major updates of mixed martial arts, starting with the news. Khabib gives bold take on Irish fighters. Recently, Khabib appeared at PFL to support his cousin's upcoming fight, and at some point during this, he expressed his view that, compared to Dagestan, Ireland isn't even halfway there.
Brother, Ireland don't have fighters, but let's be honest. How many fighters do you know from Ireland? Paul Hughes and Conor, and who else? Oh, there is no fighter, but you can Dagestan, you can understand. You know, so many organizations, they don't even sign Dagestan fighters because they worry about like everybody can become champion, you know. But Dagestan, and let's be honest, Dagestan level of MMA here, but Ireland level, not even half of Dagestan level.
The MMA community totally went off on Nina drama after some new footage came out. The new year had just begun, and Nina, while enjoying it, shared some bold footage on her X handle that didn't sit well with everyone. Generally, she often posts such content to entertain her followers, but some fans aren't fond of her bold approach. Due to YouTube guidelines, we can't show Nina drama's footage on screen, but here's how the MMA community reacted to it. Look at. One guy sarcastically called her the personality of the year, implying how she won that award. Another one wrote, in other words, be a New Year just started, how are you already attention deprived this badly? Nina drama posts content like this, but her simp fans don't want you to shame her. The worst thing about this whole Nina drama is the fact that she ain't even hot. She's ugly and doesn't seem to enjoy the sport, yet they force her down our throats as the token hot chick. I don't understand how so many people can give a single about what Nina drama does. Only time I even see or hear about her is thanks to people pissing and moaning in my timeline about her. She could every fighter and ride safety cones for all I care. Nina drama is overrated in terms of looks. Nina, this time you've crossed the line. Please remember, it's mixed martial arts. Yeah, you should stop. Blocked. Chael Sonnen thinks Jon Jones is hanging up the gloves in 2025. On his Good Guy vs. Bad Guy show, he confidently said Jones's last fight will be against Tom Aspinall. Sonnen added that once the fight is over, whether Jones wins or loses, it will mark the end of his legendary career.
If you wanted my boldest prediction of 2025, I'm actually very confident in the prediction, and that is that Jon Jones retires. I will tell you that Jon Jones is going to fight Tom Aspinall. I will tell you Jon's going to do a lot better with Tom than some people are giving him credit for, but that's tomorrow's discussion. When that fight is done, win or lose, I do believe it will be Jon's final appearance. He's been looking for a way out. He's been kind of talking to the fans and seeing, what do I need to do before I go? He thought Stipe might be that door out, but that got delayed a little bit. It allowed an immersion of Tom while bringing down Ngannou and Sergey Pavlich talk. I think Jon does have a pretty clear deal with the audience right now that there's only one left for me, and I think that's going to be Tom, and I do think that that will also be a goodbye for Jones.
Michael Bisping backs Jamahal Hill over recent gym drama. As most of you guys know, a few weeks back, Jamahal Hill nearly got into a fight with Alex Pereira at the UFC PI because Hill wants a rematch with Pereira. Now recently, Bisping gives his take on it. During a recent YouTube video, Michael made little funny statement that Hill made the right choice by not fighting Pereira at the UFC PI. As it wouldn't make sense to fight for free when Hill could get paid in the octagon, Bisping sees why others might say Hill backed off, but he stands by Hill's decision, and here's the reason.
Pereira threw the gloves at him, and Jamahal was like, what are you talking about? I'm not going to fight you here in the gym. I want to fight you when I get paid for that. Now, a lot of people's opinions on social media was that Jamahal kind of bitched out. But I'll be honest, I kind of agree with his take here. Why would you want to fight in the gym when you can get paid a ridiculous amount of money to fight for real? Although, on the flip side, I see why people say that as well. I see why they formed the opinion that he kind of wimped out a little bit, because he did approach him and Pereira threw the gloves. They are in the gym. They could have trained. They could have done a round or two, but it would have got carried away. It would have escalated out of control, and somebody might have ended up getting hurt.
Khabib Nurmagomedov's manager names the one fighter who can break the Russian undefeated record. Manager Ali believes there is only one fighter in MMA who can not only match Khabib's record but also surpass it. Recently, Ali said on MMA Junkie that Umar Nurmagomedov is the only fighter who has the ability to not only match Khabib Nurmagomedov's record but also beat it. He thinks Umar could retire with an undefeated record, just like his cousin Khabib. Listen to what he actually revealed.
there's no doubt in my mind Omar will be a champion at 135 pounds, and I believe Omar going to be a champion for a long time. And I think Omar, he's the only guy can really challenge Khabib's record. He can retire undefeated, 29-0 or 30-0. This is his record. And of course, he have a tough opponent, but I believe Omar is better everywhere.
Alex Pereira is working on making his left hook stronger. Recently, Alex shared this on his Insta handle. Dana White made a statement about the UFC's future. Dana says that he's taken the company to a point where it no longer relies on him to succeed. During a recent talk with Sports Business Journal, Dana said, "We have built a business that will go on with or without me. The only thing with me having here is that it would just be different. It would be somebody else's vision. I run the UFC top to bottom, so yes, it will go on and live forever. It will just be different." Based on Dana's statement, if we think about it differently, it could also mean that in the coming years, Dana might retire from the UFC. But guys, what you think about this? Give your opinion on comment.
We've built a business that will go on with or without me. The only thing with having me here is it would just be different. It would be somebody else's vision. I run the UFC top to bottom, so yes, it will go on and live forever. It will just be different.
What is the one wish you still have for your sport, for the UFC, even though it's been so successful?
One wish I have for my sport? I don't know. I mean, everything has gone as good as you could expect it to go. We believe that this thing would work all over the world. We continue to find talent everywhere. Young people are training in mixed martial arts. When we were growing up, your parents would put you in karate or taekwondo. This is the martial art that men and women and children are taking all over the world. So it's just going to continue to get bigger. I mean, I don't even know how much more I could ask. I want PIs everywhere. I would love to have PIs set up all over the world to continue to train fighters and take the whole thing to another. We're always reinvesting in the sport.
And that's all for today's update. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to press notification bell so you get regular updates on what's going on here in MMA world. And most importantly, please take care of yourself.